Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with Jay, empowered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with a beautiful pattern which grows in the corners and it is titled as Celtic Cross. So this Celtic Cross is a 7 round repeat pattern and I have given the extra slip stitch round so that it gives a beautiful definition to the pattern and the pattern sits well. Okay, let's go into the video without much delay friends. I did this with Hobby Store baby cake iron yarn which is coded as 3035. I made this piece with this color, this yarn. Okay, let's go into the video without much delay friends. Make a magic ring and secure it. And place 16 double crochets in the magic ring. You can start the first one as chain 3. I am in the habit of beginning with a standing DC, so I have begun with a standing DC. So place 16 doubles and get back. I should also place this 16 doubles. I have placed 16 doubles. Now slip stitch and join. Do make the invisible slip stitch. Remove the hook from this loop. Insert from behind this V or the third chain of three chains. Now place a double crochet on this very first stitch, or you can chain 3 and begin. Now chain 2, skip 1, 3 doubles in the next. Chain 2, skip 1, 1 single, 1 double in the next, 1 single double in the next. Chain 2, skip 1, 3 doubles in the next. So you will have alternatingly 1 double, 3 doubles. So you will have 4 sets of 3 doubles and 4 sets of single doubles separated by, these single doubles are separated by 2 chains. Okay, continue this stitch pattern till the end of this round. I shall meet you at the end of this round. So I have come to the round end of round 2 here. So chain 2 and slip stitch to the under the V of the very first stitch that we have made here, or the third chain of 5 chains, because if you are making 3 chains you'll have to make 5 chains and begin. That counts as 1 DC and 2 chains. So at this point, if you are making 3 chains, then plus 2 chains, so it should be 5 chains to go over to this. Okay, I am going to make the standing double crochet. So twist once, insert in the same stitch here, pick up the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through this loop and behind the twisted loop and yarn over, pull through. Chain 2, once double in the next double. You're not working in the chain spaces, and 5 doubles in the center DC of 3 DC. And 1 double in the next. So these corners are separated by 2 chains and the DCs increase. So chain 2, and in the middle you are having only single DCs, DC over DC. Chain 2, again DC on next DC, work the next corner, 5 doubles in the next corner, the second DC of 3 DC group or the middle DC. One DC in the next DC. So continue this pattern, repeat. 5 DCs in the corner, in the middle DC of the previous round, and 1 DC each on the edge DCs, and when you come to the center, 2 chains, 1 DC, 2 chains, and go over to the next corner. So continue this round in this stitch pattern. I shall complete and get back. I have completed this round, round 3, and I have made the invisible join here. You have the option of either starting by placing a DC here, or for a change let us do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. When you come back, you have to do the slip stitch in the third chain of this 5 chains. This is 1 DC and 2 chains. Now place a double crochet on the next double crochet, then 1 in next, till you reach the middle DC here. So of the 5 DCs, when you reach this here, we need to make 5 DCs again. So 1, 2 and 3 DCs, you are going to place 1 DC each, and in the fourth you are going to place 5 doubles. So every side after the corner, 1 DC each on each of the DCs, chain 2 DC on DC, chain 2 DC on DC, then 1 DC on next 3 DCs corner. So complete this round. I shall meet you at the end of this round here. I have come to the end of this round here. Now I have made the last 2 chains. Now pull up the loop, leave it aside. Now this hook you insert under the top 2 loops of the third chain of chain 5 that we did, and pick this loop and pull it out. Pull it from front to back. So this is an invisible join that we are making. So this will appear neat. So this done. Again you can start with chain 5, tighten this so that it is not visible. Yes, and 1 DC each on each of the next 5 DCs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next 5 DCs. Then in the center make 5 DCs on the same chain, same DC, and 5 DCs each. Again continue this pattern. The pattern is similar to round 4. Only thing, the number of DCs in the corner has increased from 3 to 5 before we reach the center DC. Okay. In the center DC, place 5 DCs. So we have completed round 5. I have placed my invisible join here at the end of the round. Now I am going to make only my standing double crochets. I don't like the chain 5s and chain 3s. So let me make standing double crochet. It looks neater. So having made this DC, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next, and then chain 1 in the center DC, 1 double, chain 2, 1 double. Then chain 1, 1 double in the immediate next DC. So in the center we are working in all 3 DCs without skipping any DCs. Then chain 1, skip 1 DC in the next, chain 1, skip 1 DC in the next, chain 1, skip 1 DC in the next. So this completes the stitches on this particular corner till this, and in the center it's always going to be chain 2 DC, chain 2 D, chain 2, chain 2, double crochet on double crochet. This is the beauty of this particular square. Chain 2, then DC on next. So from here to here repeat this pattern, and then when you come to the center you chain 2, DC on DC, chain 2, go over to the next corner. Complete this round in this stitch pattern I shall also complete and get back. We've come to end of round 6 here, so chain 1 and make a single crochet in the first stitch so that we get the stitch to the center of this chain 2 space, and here tighten it, make 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space, 1 and 2. In the next chain 2 space 2 double crochets, there is no chain space in between at all, and in every chain, sorry, here 3 DCs, I forgot, 3 DCs under chain 2 spaces, this happens when I work absent-mindedly. Then in every chain 1 space make 2 doubles. There is no chain space between the stitches, only in the corners we have the chain spaces. So every chain 1 space 2 doubles. Sorry, I made only one double here. And in the corner we make 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles. 3 doubles. It can be chain 3 or chain 2 as per your convenience. I am making chain 2. Chain 3 will give at a pointed corner. Next we go to chain 1 space 2 doubles, continue. In all chain 1 spaces you are placing 2 doubles. When you come to chain 2 space in the center, 3 doubles in each of them, and in the corner 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. Complete the stitch pattern on the other sides too. I shall meet you at the beginning here. I have come to the end of this round here. This is the last double I have placed. I am going to make my invisible join as usual. Yes, and we need to secure it too. Pull the working yarn through it and pull it tight. This will get set. Need to pull it. Yes, it's done. Now place a single crochet on the same stitch. If you feel this is loose here, you make a chain. So that it is tight enough, and this will be hidden in the back. Now make a single crochet in the very same stitch. And place a stitch marker in the top stitch here so that you don't miss out on the single crochet and mistake the chain 1 as single crochet. So place 1 single crochet each on each of the stitches, and in the corners you will place 3 singles in the chain 2 space. So continue the entire round placing single crochet. I will also place a single crochet and get back to you. 1 single crochet on each of the stitches, and in the corner 3 single crochets. I have come to the end of the single crochet round. First slip stitch and join to the very first single crochet. Again make an invisible join, pull it tight, yes, this is done. So this will be behind, so need not worry. Now on every stitch you are going to make a slip stitch. Begin from the very first stitch, and this slip stitch will be done in the back loop of the stitches, back loop of the single crochets that you have made, all around, as simple as that. A slip stitch all around the back loop of the single stitches that is made. complete the slip stitch round. I shall get back when I complete. I've placed my last slip stitch in the last stitch here. Now I'm going to do the invisible join. For that I'm going to skip my first slip stitch here, go behind the second slip stitch under both the loops, pick up this loop and pull through. Pull it to a little height and cut it off. And now this loop you have to bring it through the last slip stitch we did. We are not working on the first slip stitch at all, so we are working above it. So insert your hook from behind the back loop of the very last slip stitch that we did. So it might be a little difficult to pick up, doesn't matter, and pick up this yarn and pull through. It's done. Now you need to hide the yarn behind. Here we are with Celtic cross square. So in the crosses we have the Celtic squares, and hence it's called Celtic cross squares. The pattern, when ended with the slip stitches, it gives a very good definition to any square for that matter. Thank you friends. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe to Magic Needles channel. Do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you are notified of the videos that we upload every other day. I shall be back with yet another pattern in the next video friends. Bye for now. Have a great day.